She told me I had to speak, so. Yes, you did. Thank you. Okay. So, my mom has always been my best friend. I've always been her right-hand woman, protector, and she has been my best friend. When my dad passed, I never imagined that my mom would be with anyone else. And I made it my mission to make sure that that didn't happen. So whenever she'd bring a man around, I would mispronounce their name, intentionally be rude, or just not acknowledge their presence at all. But I often worried about her happiness and if she felt lonely. And then she met Vince, a man that would always wait on her hand and foot. And the only thing I could say about him was he is too nice. What's going on? When's he gonna show his true self? But Vince is the man that I met before today. He's the same person. He has not changed.
Yes.
He's remained consistent.
Absolutely.
So before he proposed to my mom, Vince tried to do right by asking my brothers for her hand. What they told him, well, okay, if you know anything about my family, you know that even though I am the youngest child, I like to be in charge. And I am so thankful that my brothers allowed me to be that way, because they could tell me off, and I'm sure that they want to, especially him. But when Vince asked for their permission, they told him that they've asked the wrong person and that he needed to ask me. So Vince called me up, and I was in Seattle, mind you, and said, you know, I'd like to marry your mom. And with excitement, I said yes. However, I said I wanted to be there. So I said, when do you want to do this? He said, I wanted to do it today.
It was 7 o'clock.
So being controlling and the baby of the family, I got in the car and drove down and made it in like, I don't know, 2.5 hours.
There, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I sped to be there.
From Seattle to Vancouver in 2 hours exactly.
Yeah. So I was able to witness that beautiful moment. So you all know that my mom is kind, she's generous, she's always thinking of other people. And when she is thinking about others, Vince thinks about her. He is her best friend, her protector, and her right-hand man. And I no longer worry about her happiness or if she's lonely, because I know she's in good hands.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here, you know. Man, all these beautiful people out here, you know. You can feel all the energy around here, you know. First of all, you guys have been the best roommates for last year. Get home, dinner's made. Can't complain about that. But most importantly, I want to say, Vince, like, I should model myself behind you for the way you treat my mom, you know, like consistent on a daily basis. I've been around you guys for the last year, and the way you treat her is just, oh man.
It's beautiful.
You know, it's beautiful, you know.
It is.
And you know, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for treating my mom the way you do, because she deserves it, and everyone here deserves it. That's why we're all here today, you know. And to my mom, where do you even start, you know? I don't even know where to start. We've been through a lot, you know. We've been through a lot, and you've been there for me when when I've been at the bottom. You know, my dad passed away. You're the first one to tell me. And I went to college. You know, I didn't want to go. You told me that you wanted me to go, so I went. You know, and it was the best decision I ever made, and I'm just so happy for you. You're my rock. I don't even know where I'd be without you. To this day, if I don't talk to you for like 10 hours, you're worried about where I'm at. Where I'm at, you know.
More
so
like two.
I just want to thank you guys. I thank everybody for coming out here tonight and being a part of this celebration because it's beautiful and it's just good being around all you beautiful people, and I want to thank you guys for that.
So we, like Kristen was saying, we keep waiting for Vince to show his true colors, and he's like one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. And from like the first week, we all had already fallen in love with him, so we were waiting for Brenda to like catch up. So, but I thought it was really funny that the first night they met, he had said, "Oh, I found the girl I'm gonna marry," and my mom, being my mom, was like, "Over my dead body," and he said, "Well, we better start planning your funeral." So that's how that started. So I just want to say I love you guys. I'm truly, truly happy for both of you. Love you.
Would anybody else like to say any words?
I just want to say, welcome to the family. No, I call you brother-in-law. And sister. And sister, I'm so happy for you. You know, because you deserve it. You're the best sister. Okay? And that's the best thing. That's all I got to say. Hi everyone, my name is Mary Slade and I am Brenda's mother's sister. And I'm her only aunt that's living. And I'm so proud of you. And welcome Vince, welcome to our family. And we love you so much. And I'm here to represent the family that couldn't be here today. We're so proud of you. And thank you so much for having me.
I'd like to say something. I'm not usually one to do public speaking. I make like jokes on the side. But I want to acknowledge some people who put in a lot of work to make this day happen. Joanne Brandy drove all the way from San Francisco to officiate. Alonzo flew all the way from San Francisco to just be by his sister's side. That was amazing. Kristen and Amanda have worked tirelessly around the clock for like the last 3 months to do all of this, put this together. Sabrina's been there for every wish and call that we can imagine. Sherry is just amazing. She's always got great input and she's helped with everything. Linda's been cooking and Jeanette's been cooking and they've been doing so much. And you know, I just want to thank everybody for coming to support us. You know, because I knew when I first saw Brenda, I fell in love with her right away. The first time I looked into her eyes, I have been asking God for a bunch of specific things in a woman. Because I didn't just want to marry anybody. I didn't want to spend my life with anybody. I was looking for something specific. And when I looked in her eyes, I saw it. I saw exactly what I wanted. We've been through a lot. We have been through a lot. But Brenda, you've always been there by me. You never let me down. You always gave me all the support I needed. And you strengthen me every day. Sometimes it's just when you smile at me, that's all I need. I just want to thank everybody for coming. You know, I appreciate all of you. I love each and every one of you. That's all I got.
Brenda, that my mom wanted to be here today, but she couldn't make it. So, you know, if she was here, she would want to say something to see her sister get married. Vince, I thank you for being there for my auntie and her children. The first time I met you, I knew you was genuine. I just want to welcome you to our family, and we love you.
getting ready to sing
We're going
for
to.
them. Psych. If I did, it would be memorable.
Oh, we have it on camera.
Brenda and Vince, I want to congratulate both of you and everything that you have been going through and came and become and overcome and everything else and stuff. And I am happy for you guys to have him in a marriage. I can tell how happy you guys is because once one opened up his mouth, the other was smiling. So I congratulate you. Love you guys.
This song goes out to Vince and yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, one more. Come on, Tamara.
I'm Aunt Brenda's niece. My name's Tamara. The very first time I met Vince was in the hospital with Aunt Jeannie, and I'm sitting here thinking, who is this random dude? And then I realized, that's Aunt Brenda's boyfriend. Vince, I can see that my auntie is super happy. I don't get to come out very often. I live quite a bit of ways, but I love Aunt Brenda. She's one of my favorite people in the entire world, and it gives me great pleasure to see that she's going to be taken care of. And I know that you guys will last. You guys were awesome, and I love you all.
Now they want to say to the bride and groom, put your hands up, your drinks up, whatever you got.